Most bad cat behavior is not your cat being stubborn, spiteful, or bad. It is often a normal instinct with nowhere to go. The scratching, the biting, the wild running at night, even that distant attitude where your cat seems to ignore you, can come from one simple problem. The natural behavior cycle is not getting finished. The fix is not a fancy training plan. It is one short daily habit. 5 minutes. The same way. At the same time. And it can help cats of any age. By the end of this video, you'll know why this works and how to apply it with what you already have. This matters because behavior problems are common. According to the American Veterinary Medical Association, around 50% of cat owners report behavior problems in their pets, including aggression and litter box issues, in 2021. So if your cat is scratching the couch, attacking your ankles, or racing through the house at midnight, you are not alone. And the mainstream view from feline behavior work is clear. Regular interaction and positive reinforcement help cats learn better behavior and feel less anxious. The part many owners miss is this. Your cat is not built to sit around all day, then suddenly act calm because the house is quiet. Your cat has an old hunting brain in a very modern living room. That brain still wants a sequence. Stalk, chase, catch, kill, eat. When indoor life cuts that sequence short, the energy does not vanish. It spills out somewhere else. You see it when your cat stares at moving feet under a blanket and pounces. You see it when a cat hides behind a corner and launches at your legs. You see it when scratching posts get ignored, but the side of the sofa gets shredded instead. You see it at night, when your cat seems to come alive just when you want to sleep. That is not random. It is action looking for an ending. A lot of people think the answer is more toys on the floor, or a laser pointer for a few seconds, or telling the cat no over and over. That usually fails because it does not complete the cycle. The cat gets stirred up, but not satisfied. You started the engine, but you never let it finish the trip. Research supports the value of short, daily interaction. A study published in the Journal of Feline Medicine and Surgery found that cats that received 5 to 10 minutes of training sessions showed a 70% improvement in behavior compared to cats without regular interaction as of 2022. Research also indicates that daily, consistent interaction of about 5 minutes can improve social skills and reduce anxiety. That short window is the part many people underestimate. So here is the habit. Once a day, at the same time every day, do a short hunt session with your cat. Use a wand toy. Move it like prey, not like a helicopter. Let your cat stalk. Let your cat chase. Let your cat catch it at the end. Then give a small meal or treat right away. Hunt, catch, eat. That order matters. This is where positive reinforcement comes in. Positive reinforcement means rewarding a desired behavior, so it is more likely to happen again. In this case, you are rewarding calm, focused, species-normal behavior. You are not punishing the bad moment after it happens. You are building the good pattern before the bad moment starts. Dr. Jody Stutz, a veterinary behaviorist, put it this way. Positive reinforcement helps to create a bond of trust between you and your pet, making training an enjoyable experience for both. There is also a bond effect here that surprises people. Many owners say their cat ignores them. But if your cat starts to see you as the person who brings out the hunt, runs the pattern, and delivers the reward, your role changes. You become part of a predictable routine that feels good and makes sense to the cat. Now, let's make this practical. The best time is before a meal, ideally in the evening if your cat gets wild at night. The reason is simple. You want the session to flow into eating, then the natural wind down that often follows. Hunt first, food second. If you feed first and play later, you break the pattern. Start small. 5 minutes is enough. You do not need a giant workout. You need structure. Bring out the wand toy and move it low and away from your cat. Prey usually hides, pauses, darts, and disappears. It does not fly straight into a cat's face. So slide the toy along the floor. Pull it behind a chair. Let it peek out from under a table. Make your cat watch first. That staring and crouching is part of the session. It counts. Then give short bursts of motion. Stop. Let the toy hide. Move again. This builds focus. It lets your cat shift into the stalk and chase part of the sequence. If your cat lunges and misses, That is fine. Keep the toy alive, but believable. Small prey tries to escape. It does not attack. The most important moment comes at the end. Your cat must get the catch. Not almost catch it. Not get frustrated and walk away. Catch it. Let your cat grab, bite, and hold the toy for a moment. That physical catch is the point where many owners accidentally fail. They keep the toy moving forever, as if the goal is cardio. It is not. The goal is completion. Right after that, offer a small meal or a treat. Immediately. This is what turns play into a finished behavior cycle instead of just excitement. After that, leave your cat alone for a bit. Many cats will settle, groom, and rest. That quiet period is part of why this habit can change the tone of the whole house. What changes should you expect and when? Keep it realistic. You are not pressing a reset button in one night, but you can see a shift fast if you stay consistent. Within a week, many owners notice calmer evenings or fewer intense bursts at night. Over 2 to 3 weeks, destructive scratching and random ambush behavior can ease because your cat has a daily outlet that actually satisfies the hunting drive. Within a month, many cats become more engaged with the owner because the owner is now linked with a routine the cat values. Consistency is what makes this stick. Cats are strongly shaped by routine. The same hour matters. The same sequence matters. Research on daily interaction points to repeated short sessions as effective. This is not about wearing your cat out one day and skipping the next 3. It is about giving your cat a pattern the brain can expect. When that pattern becomes part of daily life, the behavior around it often changes too. This also connects with what experts say about early socialization. Dr. Lauren Finca, an animal behaviorist, said, "Well-socialized cats tend to be more confident and exhibit fewer behavioral issues later in life." Early socialization helps, but this is the part people need to hear. If your cat is already grown, you are not out of options. Cats can still learn. Research and behavior work keep pointing back to the same idea. Short, regular, reward-based interaction works. That pushes against a common belief that cats cannot really be trained, or that training is mostly for dogs. Cats can learn tricks, respond to cues, and build routines through rewards, like treats or praise. The problem is not cat intelligence. The problem is that many owners were never shown a method that matches how cats naturally behave. There is debate among pet experts about stricter training styles versus positive reinforcement. The current direction in feline behavior education has leaned hard toward gentler reward-based methods, especially as more owners looked for help after increased pet adoptions in 2020. By late 2023, growing interest in cat behavior led to more online tutorials and workshops for owners. That tells you something. People are learning that force is not the answer. Better structure is. 3 mistakes can ruin this habit fast. The first is using your hands as toys. If your fingers wiggle under a blanket and your cat attacks, your cat is not being mean. Your cat is doing the job you taught. Hands should predict safety and handling, not prey. The second mistake is using a laser pointer with no physical catch at the end. The chase happens, but the catch never comes. That can leave the sequence hanging. If you do use a laser, it should still lead to something your cat can physically grab. Without that, you risk building frustration instead of relief. The third mistake is skipping days and changing the time constantly. A random session here and there is fun, but it is not the same as a daily routine. The power of this habit is not only the play, it is the predictability. Same time, same order, same reward. If your cat has been acting out, do not start by asking, "How do I stop this behavior?" Start by asking, "What instinct is not getting finished?" That question leads you to a much better answer. 5 minutes a day is not much. It is cheaper than replacing furniture. It is easier than living with nightly chaos. And for stress-linked behavior problems, it is a lot simpler than waiting until things get so tense that you feel you need outside help. Try it tonight. Pick a time before your cat's evening meal. Grab a wand toy. Run the hunt. Let the catch happen. Follow it with food. Then do it again tomorrow at the same hour. If you want more cat behavior science that you can use in a real home, subscribe.